morning from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Whew. It is a humid one today. It's actually really nice and cool out. It hasn't even cracked 80 degrees yet, but I am dripping because the humidity is just off the charts. But today's a big day. We are here at Animal Kingdom. We're hanging out for a while and we're going to be going live on the channel. Now, by the time you saw this, that has already come and gone, so you can't join us live this time. But you can watch. You can still watch the live. It's still up for you to enjoy, so go check that out. I'll put a link in the description. But also, you know, if you haven't already, take some time to subscribe so you don't miss when we do this stuff. Because the goal of when we go live is to give you an opportunity to see the things in the parks that you might miss otherwise. You know, I mean, not everyone has the opportunity to just come and stroll along for a long time, but I do. So I show you some of the cool things that you might miss if you didn't have tons of time to just wander. But yeah, we're gonna get ready for that now. I'm gonna towel off my face because I am dripping, like I said. And then after that, I think we're just gonna spend a little bit of time kind of wandering around the park and enjoying ourselves, enjoying our day. Maybe get a cold treat before we go back to the car. That could be fun. Also, speaking of the car, I did want to kind of start or expand on the conversation about parking. We started talking about parking the other day, and I got a comment talking about how I make parking seem like a bit of a to-do here. And you know, the truth of the matter is, parking is what it is here. I'm sharing my experience, I'm telling you about it because I know that there are people out there who are going to be curious, who are preparing themselves for a trip to Walt Disney World, and they want to know what the situation is with parking. I don't sugarcoat things. I know some of you will know that already, but it's not my style to sugarcoat things because I am a firm believer that if you are prepared, you'll have a better overall experience. And you can't prepare yourself by just saying everything's a piece of cake, everything's like easy peasy. Now some things are, and if I say that, I mean it, but some things aren't. And if I tell you the facts, you can be ready for it. You might not think it's a big deal, and that's fine. If I'm mentioning it, I think it's worth mentioning. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up everything that I'm doing here, and I will catch back up with you in a bit. Whew, that was fun. We did a full loop of Animal Kingdom, which was awesome. And now we are at Dino Land. So let's head in. I want to go to the shop, cool off for a bit, and kind of recoup from there. All right, we got ourselves situated. Now we're heading into It's Tough to Be a Bug. We've discussed this before, but for those of you who are new, for the foolish mortals and happy haunts who are just now arriving, this is probably the most terrifying attraction here at Walt Disney World for little kids. Not because it's particularly scary on its own, but because it's unassuming. It's just a cute ride about Bug's Life, right? No. Got our bug eyes. Vacation ruined every time I go on that. Just don't, man. It's scary if your kids don't like bugs. Look at this shirt. Oh my goodness. How much is this? $24.99. Another affordable and awesome shirt. Speaking of shirts for $24.99, all of these are $24.99. I think this one is too. Yep, $24.99. I just noticed these too. This is Rue here, $22.99, and it looks like these are made with recycled materials. That's pretty cool. They also have Tigger and Piglet, and oh look, my favorite. Now let's head into Island Mercantile. See what we can find in here. The vault collection's in here, so I wonder if there's going to be anything new. My dress is still here. I like this dress. I still want this dress, but I don't know that I want to pay full price for it. The material's a little weird. I go on and off with that dress. It's like one day I want it, the next day I wait. We'll just have to see. This is wicked cute. $14.99. I like that. And this is a tiny little bank, which I think is cute. How much is this? It's $19.99. But frankly, I think if you have the opportunity, head to Epcot and get the Orange Bird Sipper. It's bigger, which I know might not be for everyone, but and it comes with a drink. It doesn't have to be in it, but it comes with a drink, which is cool. Still got my eye on that ashtray. It's gonna be at the outlets. I just know it. I just know it. Well, that's it. We're heading out, making our way back to the car. So it's around 11 o'clock and it's getting warm. Midday is rolling around. It's also getting really, really crowded in there. I honestly didn't anticipate it would be this crowded, but it is. And lots of tour groups today, a ton of tour groups.
For your safety, remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while the tram is moving.
As you can see, we took the tram today. It's the first time we've taken the tram at Animal Kingdom. It's the first time it was running when we were here. It wasn't running in the morning. And honestly, only so useful. Mainly because we are parked so close. We talked about this in our parking video, where you're parked far enough away that it's quite a walk, but too close for the tram to be really efficient. So either way, we took the tram. They said they were going to Dinosaur, so we're here. They dropped us off at Dinosaur 40. We were in Dinosaur 33. So just kind of gives you an idea of where we're at. It was still nice to sit for a second, not have to walk, have to probably cut my walking in half. So that was good. But we're at the car, the AC's on, so let's get in. I mentioned that it was crowded today and that there were a lot of tour groups. It was, and there were. The big challenge with tour groups seems to be not only their sheer size. I mean, I'm not saying anything, again, that other people haven't talked about in the past, but for me, the issue with tour groups is the management of that tour group, whether it's the, I don't know, the person that is like holding the flag, running the tour group or whatnot. I kind of feel, and I'm just like spitting this out here, so I kind of feel like Disney should have groups of a certain size supervised by a cast member, similar to like a VIP tour type situation, because I feel as though, sorry, I know that this is like really breezy, I feel as though there were a lot of times today where there were just crazy choke points being created by the by the tour groups simply because no one was telling them that they needed to move because they were blocking exits. And quite frankly, I feel like if you can't stand in a line near Splash Mountain when it's down, you can't form anything that seems like a line because it's a safety hazard. I find it hard to believe that these tour groups standing at the exits of attractions aren't safety hazards. Now, I've heard multiple people today talking about how the tour groups were kind of rude, and I did experience that a few times today, but here's what I'm gonna say. I also think that this goes back to management of those tour groups. I think that if there was someone making sure that the entire group was together and everything like that, the teenagers that were part of these groups, because they're mostly kids, they must be like school trips or something like that, they wouldn't feel like they have to hustle and push through people in order to get back to their tour group, which is what I saw today. I did see like this leader with a flag just take off before the rest of the group was ready, and then there were like people trying to shove to get back to that person. Now, I'm not saying that that's right, it's not, but I think that that's probably part of what happened with these groups today, in my experience. Of course, as we start to get closer and closer to normal here in the United States and around the world, we're going to see more tour groups like this coming through. And we'll experience them as we do. But, yeah. Today was good. Nice day. In and out today, it's about 11:21, so we've been here for quite some time, but we didn't do as much as we probably could have on another day when things weren't so busy. It felt really, really busy today. But yeah, I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I know this was probably a short one, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.